Hello, welcome to Pop Along RC. I wasn't going to do a video today, but because I've gone away to a place called Bourton on the water. Now, I can't believe the coincidence here, but let me just turn the camera around and I'll show you a little something. So I'm literally staying here, right? Literally. And if I pan down, this place is the home of Brum. Now, if you don't know, Brum is a little RC, I would say 1/5 scale old car that would star in a TV series made for kids in the 90s, and it's in there. Now, what is interesting, I have found some footage of the actual car in the opening sequence coming out of this door here. It trundles down here, comes away along here, and it actually goes over that bridge there. So, listen, let me turn you around. So the wife's asleep, and my daughter's here. She's doing all of her revision. So I'm going to sneak out to the museum, and I'm going to just have a little. I'm just going to show you this little tiny car. I mean, I'm almost a little bit starstruck. I can't believe it. So yeah, but what a lovely place this is. It's like in the Cotswolds, absolutely beautiful. Look at that behind me there. Hopefully you can hear me, the old water level's high. But let's go see this museum and let's go and see this little car Brum. Actually, just before I go in memory of Mike Cavanagh, founded the museum in 1978, so that's 1 year after I was born. How about that? There he is. Whoa. Oh man, there's some... Look at this old geezer in there. Who's that? Mr. Mannering? Mr. Mannering's in there. Look at that. Man, this is old school, but where's Brum? Where's Brum? I've got a feeling this is in the opening sequence as well. I'm pretty sure that little tiny one actually is. This is super cool. Austin 7 Chummy. Man, if you had smell-o-vision, I don't even need to tell you what this place smells like. Rubber, petrol, oil, old school, mate. Look at this. Where's Brum? Where is he? A couple of old motorcycles, a Bruff Superior. I know my old man used to be in at bikes. He had a BSA and my Triumph, Tiger Cub and bits and pieces. But I know this is quite sought after. Look at the size of the tank on this thing. That is beautiful. A Bruff Superior. That's old school, this. Sunbeam. And then that's how they used to mount the number plates there. Cool. And if you want a canoe, there's one hanging up there. So, yeah, it's all in here. Anyway, let's soldier on. New Imperial model set. Look at this. Look at the artwork on this. This is all obviously done by hand. Sometimes I think going forwards we've really gone backwards. That's absolutely beautiful. So nice. These old. Look at this here. Wonderful. So an old Indian, old Burt Munro years ago tried to do the land speed record on one of these. Not obviously this one, but you can tell that they wanted some speed out of it, hence the handlebars being in that kind of low position. Engine. I wonder if it would start if you put petrol in it. Maybe it would. But yeah, the Indian, couple of BSAs there, stands for Birmingham Small Arms, because they actually used to make guns and well, small arms really for the war. And of course, when the war finished, they had all this equipment and they had the engineering technology, so they went into making British motorcycles, and this is no exception. I think it might be a Bantam, which is 175. I think it's a Bantam. I'm not too sure. I'm sure you'll let me know. And a very early Harley Davidson. Yeah, that is a nice piece of kit. I have actually seen a bike suitable for Carl. That is definitely right up his street, being that it's slow and steady. Little horn on there, little horn still there. Beautiful. Look at this old geezer. Oi, oi, oi you. Stoking the fire there. Making some bits and pieces. That's how they used to do it, see? Look at that, a very early death trap by the look of it. Oh my days, would you go in that? It's only sort of thin aluminium by the look of it. These two old boys having a chinwag with one another. Now, we're getting close to Brum. That is not Brum. Let's carry on. I think what amazes me is the attention to detail in these old cars. Look, wooden parts, and I know these lights, I think you used to have to light them, literally, a fire in it. And it would probably get super duper hot, to be fair. Spare wheel on the side. Brass horn. You know, certainly wouldn't do that now. Mass manufacturing and whatnot. Just, you know what I mean? Just put them together and bang them out. Shame, really. Another little car. Not Brum, though. Let's keep going. Look at this, eh? Look at that. Football on motorcycles. Now there's a sport. Why don't we do that? That'd be cool. Health and safety, undoubtedly. They didn't muck about back then, but not worried about that. So we've got this three-wheeler thing, yeah, interesting. But what is interesting, and I remember this, is that you used to have your road tax displayed on the side, which was quite good because you knew when to renew it. But now it seems it's all done online, so people forget and then get a fine. It's almost like they've done that on purpose. Yeah, anyway, three-wheeler, interesting. Another little car, still not Brum. Let's keep going, we're getting there. This is like a mock-up of an old like garage shop, if you like. You've got your spark plugs in that here. There's just something really nice about how things used to be, and I guess there was a guy behind there. They probably knew his name. Everybody knew one another. Probably a bit of a meeting place where you go and speak to like-minded, you know, like motoring fans and whatnot. I don't know, bulbs and spares and things like that. What is that? Interesting. Let's hit the bell, see if anyone comes. Nah. No one's coming. I think I'm halfway through and there's a little in memory plaque again of Mike Cavanagh. That's really nice, actually. You know, responsible for a lot of childhood memories, I should imagine. It was one of those TV series that used to go in from school, put the old TV on. I was probably a little bit too old for it at the time, but it fascinated me that it was a 1/5 scale car, RC related, and at the time I was racing, so anything RC used to interest me. Let's see what it says on here. Mike ran the museum with his family for 20 years, though through the Brum TV programme, he became known to countless children as the kind man who looked after the little car named Brum. Love that. Love that. Anyway, let's see if we can find this Brum. Must be in there somewhere. Now we're in the interesting section. I've got a few racing cars here. This is one for Carl, the classic Mini. These are not like the Mini you see now. These are proper Minis. These are. Look at that. That would be worth a fortune, I think. What we got here? What's this one? Zephyr. My dad used to have one of them. He's always banging on about meeting a girl, and he took her out in his Zephyr. Don't know what else he did with her in there, but probably wouldn't want to know, to be fair. Anyway, on with it. So can't hear. Nah, that's not Brum. Neither's that one. What we got around here? Rabbit looks like it's taking a number 2. Awesome. A little kiddie zone here. What a place this is. Aha. Now, this is looking a bit Brum-esque. All the toys up here. We're getting there. I can tell it's going to be around here somewhere. All right, let's go around here and have a little look. Yeah, little bike. Look at this little cool stuff. But lo and behold, whoa, hang on. Lo and behold, there it is. Brum himself. I guess it's a he. So there you go. Surrounded by the final resting place of Brum. They're playing the thing that the opening titles that I showed you in this video. I'll play the whole thing at the end, but there it is. Many a happy childhood memory. Just thought I'd show you. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I've actually just confirmed that this is actually the actual one in the series, so very sought after, very cool, and very nostalgic for me. So there you go, a little bit of a nostalgic look in the museum, and like I say, that was confirmed, that was the actual one in the show. I know that as a couple of the guys who were behind it, I think used to race at revivals and things. I'm not too sure, but I'm sure you'll put it in the comments. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's a bit of a different one, to be honest, but yeah, I better go and see the wife now. Hopefully she won't tell me off because I've been a bit of a while. See you around.